How to use auditing tools. Let's get started. If you notice, I have a formula auditing sheet where I have written some data. Now, just to make you understand how they are connected, these are the quantity multiplied by price. And I've got the total. So once I double click on this, I've got B2 multiplied by C2, and I've done the same thing throughout. I'm just trying to show that there are some columns which are interconnected among each other. Still, if you have a doubt and you don't understand how they are connected, go to Formulas, then select Show Formulas. Show Formulas will show you all the formulas in the sheet. So once you click on that, all the formulas that are written in the sheet are visible. Let's find out what are the different cells that are used for this formula. So I'll go to this Formulas tab and select Trace Precedents. It says two dots and an arrow. That means in this cell, there are two cells which are used. Now let's see the next one. That is Trace Dependence. In this cell, which is B4, there's no formula. But where is the cell number used? In which areas? So, click on Trace Dependence. It says this cell is used in cell B4. And once you do not want the arrows, you can just click on Remove Arrows. There's one more function I want to tell you. If you want to understand what formula is used in the cell, simply use Formula Text. If you want to know the formula written in cell E2, it's so easy. Select a cell, type in equals, formula text, and select the cell E2 and close the bracket. So whatever formula is used or function is used, once I press enter, I will get the answer over here. So it says $B, $7 multiplied by D2 is used here. So that is a function used to get the formulas written in a particular cell. Let's see the next one. A simple example for evaluating a formula. I have written some calculation. Equal to 8 multiplied by 2 plus 9 minus 8 divided by 4. And the answer for the calculation is 23. Now if you see the same thing as written, it is difficult for me to understand how they've used all the formulas which they have given the first preference. So there's an option known as Evaluate Formula. Where do you have to go for that? Go to the Formulas tab and select Evaluate Formula. A dialog box will appear. Now, if I want to understand which they have used earlier, you see there's a small underline, which is my underline for these two numbers. That is 8 multiplied by 2. So that will be the first calculation. Now, if I click on Evaluate, you see I have got the answer. Now, instead of going for the next calculation, it is saying that 16 plus 9 is calculated first. Similarly, I'll click on Evaluate. And now you might be surprised to understand it didn't calculate 25 minus 8. We did calculate 8 divided by 4 because division is given the preference first. And I'll click on Evaluate. Now it has said as 25 minus 2 and click on Evaluate. So, this way, you can get the step-by-step calculation which preference it is giving in this formula.